It's 3:33 in the afternoon. I just got back from picking the childrens up from school. SKOOL. I wasn't by myself. My son Benjamin and my grandson Tigger were with me. This is one of those 2 walking cane days for me. I'm not getting around well enough to go do things on my own. So I had Benjamin go with me. What did he have to go to Sulphur with me for? Well, look, that other computer is gone. I had to take it back to my tech guy, and he's having to put a new hard drive in it. Like my late friend E.W. Pletcher, father of my best friend Jerry Pletcher, used to say, no matter what you want to do, it's going to take longer and cost more money. And that is exactly what is happening with me right now. It is costing more money and taking longer. I've had real issues with computers lately. I've got to take my laptop, and my big laptop, and put it up there in a minute when I get done doing this. I've got to do a run through on it and set it up to do a few things. I figured out I don't need to get a hotspot for the van. All I've got to do is go film and use one of these handy dandy things and put it right into that laptop so that I can transfer it to a thumb drive and put it on the editing computers. Unlike a lot of people, and I explained this to my son Benjamin, if you're doing actual film editing and not just making videos, you can't do it all on one computer. That computer is strictly going to be for editing the music. The one that is going to go back there is going to be for editing the video. And then you can combine both of them on that computer or this computer when I get the other one back. The reason I don't try to do it all on one computer, and this computer right here is predatory, and that's why until I get ready to combine all of them, they won't be going to this, because I have to turn a security program off to do that. And it doesn't really matter, because I turn the security program right back on and it creates havoc for whoever tried to invade it. But you have to keep things compartmentalized until it's time to put it all together. When the way motion pictures used to be made, they'd use a 35mm camera, then they'd have a sound guy to record stuff, and then they had to go in and use splicing equipment to add the sound to the actual film. They used film cameras. And I've got one of those film cameras over there in the locker. Everything today's digital, but due to the nature of that which I'm wanting to do, I'll be using analog and digital equipment, and the reason for that is I can get original footage with analog, and then when someone says, well, you just photoshopped that's CGI, then I can show them the analog and say, no, you can't do CGI on an analog camera. You can't do it. You can transfer it over and do it, but I'm not going to do that. What you see is what you're going to get. The big difference is there will be music and commentary and closed captioning added. On the raw footage there won't be, but if you've got the raw footage and it's on an analog camera, then people can denigrate all they want to, but it doesn't mean anything because you got proof in the pudding. Someone just tried to get a hold of me again. Let me see what that is. That's from my son, Nick. Just a second. I'll tell you what, it's been a day of it so far. Started out bad and then just kept getting worse. Now it's better. The kids are home. Linda's in the house. I'm going to be dealing with some things with my two oldest sons when they get home from work. I hope they take it in the spirit that it's given. What in the... Yeah, Linda, I'm fidgeting again, looking at different things on my desk. I wake up in a new world every day, guys. It's like I'm a little kid and the world's just full of wonder. One of the tricks I used, especially when I was in law enforcement, because I had so much negativity in my life and so many things going against me and my family, I would go to bed when I got to go to bed, and the last thing I would do is put in my mind something to look forward to the next day. I have a friend, Daniel Arms, that he and his wife DJ do a podcast once a week, and in that she got all teary-eyed talking about Daniel being in the highway patrol. He worked 14 years. Altogether, I worked twice as long, and the thing is, they had 3 little kids at home, and she was worried about it. My wife had 4 little hellions, namely my sons, that she was tending to and raising while I went and worked. And Linda did not know if I was coming home sometimes. I worked in a far more dangerous position than Daniel did. Yeah, the highway patrol can be dangerous, and you're dealing with folks out on the highway. But a lot of times when I was working, we knew there was going to be gunfire. We had no doubt about it. When I say we, the guys I was working with. Southern Oklahoma, back in the late 70s and up to the mid 80s, especially in the areas I was working, were known as Little Chicago all over the United States. Ardmore, Oklahoma went from being all-America city 2 or 3 times to being the crime capital of Oklahoma, and it's still in the crime capital category. I used to love Ardmore. It used to be my favorite place to go. Now I wouldn't live there, and I don't like going there unless I absolutely have to. And when I have to drive through there, I circumvent it. Like if I'm going to Lone Grove or Hilton, I go around Ardmore. It's dangerous. And I have a lot of kinfolk and friends that frequent Ardmore, some that live there. But you got a lot of drug gangs over there. You got drug gangs everywhere you go. But you take Ada and flip that around. Ada, Oklahoma is not as big as Ardmore, and Ardmore's growing by leaps and bounds. Ada is the tribal headquarters for the Chickasaw Nation. And I'm just going to tell you up front, the tribe will not tolerate that crap in Ada. That's because they do business there. And I've said this before, overall there's a better class of people that live in Ada than live in Ardmore. I'm not trying to castigate anybody, I'm just saying statistically the FBI National Crime Reporting System, the Federal Bureau verifies what I just said. I still get all the crime statistics. Linda and I used to enjoy going over there and eating out. Not anymore, you know. I mean, I stay armed everywhere I go, but it's just so that I have something with me to shoot back with. Not that I'm expecting trouble, but down in Ardmore, you don't know. There's a lot of stuff taking place down there that the average person doesn't have a clue about. And I have friends that live down there and think it's the greatest place in the world to live. And I understand that. And for them, maybe it is. And you're going to have crime no matter where you go, but it's more prevalent down there than it is up here and than it is in Ada. I don't really want to work on that laptop, but the other computer kicked my posterior, and I'm not letting it. I know my way around on it. See, the things that I tried to do on the other upright tower computer, I couldn't do simply because I did not understand that the hard drive was bad. And my technician guy said, well, it checked out that it was good, but I had an awful lot of trouble with it. When I saw a warning come up on the monitor that said there's a bad kernel in it, then I understood the hard drive's not any good. And I told Neil, fix it, no great rush, I'm not going to hurry on it. When you get done, call me. I walked into a doorknob a while ago because it's bent over, and I probably will have a bruise up here. I don't know if I will or not. Linda's in the house with the grandkids. I'm out here. I'm going to still be working and trying to get things resolved up here. I've got to handle some things, and when I do that, hopefully everything will gel like I want it to. Now, so what else is going on with me? Well, we were coming back home, and all the kids were doing this. It's like a circus in the car, a cacophony of noise. And then there's Tigger in the back seat behind me going, Tigger poo, like that, and laughing. Thought it was just so funny. He is such a smart little boy and so precious. And I have a few things to do in here for getting this office finished like I want it. One of which is I got to put a light switch over there. See, I've got one right here. And I flip that and the overhead light comes on. Well, I need one up there so that light will come on, and I need one over there so that light, if I want them on, flip a switch and there I am. I'm ready to rock and roll, ready to go. And a few other little things. Like I said earlier, I've got to get that wood file cabinet, the back of it cut off, and then figure out a piece to go in there. Got to get a table built. Not done that yet. Now, I need to look at something. Yeah, okay, I had to look up a date. I'm going to get busy in a minute. Oh, I need to turn that down. To my mom and my brother John, I hope you're doing well up there in Noble, Oklahoma. I hope life is treating you well. I really do. To my brother Michael in Oklahoma City, I hope you're doing well. To my friend Chris Kimball, Kimball, in Florida, I hope you're doing well, Bubba. I really do. To my friend Monty Jones, Manic, I hope you and yours are doing well. One of these days, I'm going to get back over that way and we'll go have lunch. To my friend Shelly Dion in Illinois, I hope your mother is doing well. I'm still praying for her. I have been. I'm not going to stop praying for you and her and the rest of your family. To my friend David Talaga in Illinois, still praying for you, and I'm not going to stop. Prayer's a powerful thing. To my friend Jackie Brill, SANDS, I'm still praying for you and yours. Prayer is a powerful thing. Like that sign says right there, be kind. God bless all of you, and I mean that. I love you, and I mean that. And I've got to get off here. I'm still busy. Bye.